have been struggling to teach virtually, but it's not even easy for the students to learn from home. It can be actually lonely for them. Without the buzz of the classroom setting and the company of their peers, it's no surprise that some students can begin to feel a strong sense of isolation that slowly erodes their desire to learn. And despite what they say, many students will find that they miss school when the alternative is to be desk bound at home. And isolation can also undermine many of the instructional strategies that we take for granted in our classrooms. Group work, class discussion, collaborative activity can totally disappear from the program entirely if we aren't careful. And with them go the associated levels of student engagement and rich learning that those experiences provide. So thankfully, there are a few things that we can do to maintain the classroom dynamic and keep things personable in a digital environment. So like we have so many tools to coordinate virtual group activities, chats, discussion boards, cloud tools, and collaboration. And then obviously we need to show our face during virtual meetings, and we need to see our students' faces also to maintain that virtual connect. We have to schedule regular check-ins with the students, maybe through WhatsApp chatting or through emails or other discussion boards, so that the children feel that they don't feel lonely. And then clear, measurable goals are the best source of motivation. We need to set them regularly so that students have something to focus on instead of setting an open-ended task and leaving them to it, as can be the temptation when you aren't in the same room. So we need to clearly specify the time students should spend on the task, and measurable, quantifiable outcome needs to be defined. A means of accountability has to be there, and then a due date, of course, so that students are motivated to complete their work on time. Then we need to keep our communication also personal. We should keep on using names, like we have a class of 50 or 55 children. If we don't maintain a connect by calling them, by taking their names, they might just get lost. And then we need some kind of off-topic chat also to make our lessons interesting, since there has to be some space for general discussion online so that everyone can touch the base and feel a sense of togetherness. And most importantly, we all need to be ourselves. We need to make jokes, get pulled onto wild tangents, laugh, and do all the little things that make our teaching uniquely ours. The teaching world might be turned on its head, but the connection we have with our students remains the same. And they have to, and they can count on it. So now moving towards the tools that we are actually using, and we will be needing them to be used during this period of COVID scare. First of all is Google Drive. Firstly, since I'm associated and our school is using G Suite for Education, so we have been using all the Google tools over here. And Google Drive and Google Forms have been used to a great extent. And as all the teachers have been taking assessments since before holidays. So I think everybody must be acquainted with the Google Forms and Google Drive, since it provides many options for sharing with students, collecting work from them, and it's a great tool for collaboration among teachers also. So I don't think, since we might fall short of time, I don't think I need to take up details of Google Drive and Google Forms. We can just keep it query based. So whatever queries you all have regarding Google Drive and Google Forms, you can just post them in the chat, and we can take up the queries later on once the session is over. And I just request teachers to keep on posting queries. If anywhere you want to know something, you can just keep on posting queries on the chat. I'm not looking at the chat right now because I'm sharing the screen. Ritu ma'am and Lata ma'am, please just keep a hang over the chat, and in case I need to be stopped somewhere, you can just tell me, so that I can just explain at that point at that very moment. So now moving to the Google Classroom. Now its purpose is to facilitate paperless communication between teachers and students and streamline the educational workflow. So Classroom allows teachers to create classes, post assignments, organize folders, and view work in the real time. In the virtual setup, Now, Google Meet integrated with Google Classroom provides a teaching experience somewhat similar to the real-time teaching. And we have been using this. It's a great experience for us to use Google Meet integrated with Google Classroom. So students can begin their work with just one click, and by viewing the assignment, opening a Google Doc, and when they do this, teachers have a real-time view into the student progress and can offer feedback along the way. Students each have their own Google Drive folders that allows them and teachers to perpetually access the previous work, and all teachers can even assign grades within the classroom. So,
Shelly ma'am,
yes, ma'am.
yeah, people are waiting again, and they have been telling me.
I'm actually not getting any request over here because this is a rule. I mean, when Meet starts and the screen share starts after 15 minutes of the recording and the class starts, we don't have any access to the meeting.
So
The
what
people
has to be
cannot
done
be
now?
accessed.
They have been waiting, and they are saying that they have joined the other link, and that they were given the link later. I don't know. So now they have been trying. They have been there from 8:40.
Or you can do one thing that tell them to join through calendar. If most probably if they are joining through calendar, maybe they are able to enter. Or
Okay.
can you just send me their IDs? I'll send them an invite to calendar once again. I can just do that. I can try that. Sending them calendar invite once again if their IDs are there. I mean, since the file, I'm not stopping the screen share right now over here because the file, it's too heavy. I mean, it's very difficult for me to stop and start again because of the bandwidth. So you can type on chat. I'll just go through the chat through my mobile phone.
Shelly dear, Anu Tomar from Sonipat, she's also waiting to join. She had also joined a separate link.
Okay, just send me their email IDs on chat. I'll try sending them calendar invites once again. All the I need email IDs of all the teachers who are waiting outside. Can I know how many are there? Because like it's not in my hands now, since it's not, the Google Meet only doesn't allow late joinees. It's not in my hands. It's already 9:27 and we have been in this platform since 8:30.
Actually, Shelly ma'am, the mail which we got at 3:30 a.m., we joined that meeting. Me, Malini ma'am, and Pooja ma'am, we were there since 8:40 for the other link. So we waited there and we saw people are leaving the link. Then we
Once I've
messaged
done that,
Ritu ma'am,
like
then she sent
now,
me the link again.
yeah, but now what to do because I'm not
Yeah,
getting any request. I mean, I cannot help it because I'm not getting any requests now over here. I admitted all who requested, and many did not need any request because they had actually accepted the invitation. So, if you are
Ma'am,
accepting
there's
the
one
invitation, you
teacher
don't need
from
any
DAV
request.
Shobhya. There's one teacher from DAV Shobhya. I've sent you her ID. She was there, but she left, and then she's unable to join back.
Please send me over here on chat. Are you sending it on? Okay, on WhatsApp you have sent. I'll
Yes.
just try sending the invite. Ma'am, I need all the email IDs together. Actually, you people are sending me on WhatsApp on personal chats. It will be very difficult for me to, I mean, a whole of the time will be wasted in this. Just sending them invites and copying their mails and going through scroll through different windows through my phone because I have joined through my phone also. So I want it over here on our Meet chat. I want the Gmail IDs on my Meet chat, not on my WhatsApp. Please, I'm not opening my WhatsApp at all right now.
Shelly, you should not attend all these queries. No? You should go ahead with your presentation.
Okay, ma'am, because they are saying that everybody is
No,
waiting so long.
otherwise, no time will be like this only.
Yeah, the time will be wasted in this.
No, no, no. The other any other person can take care of this. You just go ahead with your presentation.
Yes, okay, ma'am. Fine. Thank you so much. So, starting with Google Classroom,
I'm sorry to
this
interrupt you, Shelly ma'am. Ma'am, nobody else can take care of it because Shelly ma'am is the host and she needs to admit it. So either we leave the participants and continue, or we have to wait for them to join.
because if we wait, the whole time will be wasted
The
in
whole
that. And
time will
How
be
many are left,
wasted.
Lata? How many are left?
Ma'am, because I'm getting calls from 2, 3 people.
No, no. Let us be over with this. Let us do
Okay, ma'am.
later on.
Okay, fine.
Only after this session.
Okay, ma'am.
I have sent them invites again. If most probably, if they are able to join, they
Now,
can.
now, Shelly, please give this.
Yes, okay, ma'am. Fine, ma'am. So, this is the interface of Google Classroom. You can see all the classes over here. And this CBP class I have made specially for today's session. So for making the class, for creating a class, you need to click on this plus sign and you'll get the option for join a class and create the class. The children will get this join class option and this create class option is for teachers. So once the class is created, we just need to name it and this is the teacher's dashboard in the classroom. So you can see that in this banner, we have this class code mentioned, which can be highlighted. Since all the students need this class code for joining classroom, this class code can be copied by the teachers and then given to students on their WhatsApp or on mail, preferably on WhatsApp groups. This can be copied. You can open WhatsApp web on your laptop and just copy and paste it in your particular groups to make students join. I mean, some teachers also, since most of you must be using Google Classroom as for now, it's advisable to make students join through the codes instead of inviting them through mail IDs, because in typing the mail IDs, there can be spelling mistakes, there can be errors, and then the students don't get the invites and they are not able to join. But through this code, once children open their Google Classroom through these 9 dots available, you can see these 9 dots. These 9 dots are there on our Gmail interface. When we open our Gmail, these 9 dots take us to all the Google apps. So once we click on this, even for the children or for the teachers, we just have to look out for this classroom icon and then click on it. Once the children click on this icon, they will get again this, they will get that plus sign over there to join or create a class. And since they are students, they need to click on join class, and it will be asking for a class code, and this class code which teacher has given to them on their WhatsApp group needs to be put in that, and students will be able to join easily without any hassle if you are giving them class codes. So this is my advice, since many of you must have started with Google Classroom, and in case you haven't and you need to give the class code to the students, do give it in this way and ask them to join through their Gmail by opening the apps. Later on, they can download this app in their mobiles, and they have seen that it's running smoothly, their G Suite IDs are running smoothly, or even if they are on their personal IDs, the teachers who are not having G Suites at their school, they can create classroom in through their personal IDs, make students join. Once they join through their Gmails, they will be able to easily join through their mobiles also. For mobile, they need to download this app on their mobiles. Now, after this class code, you can see, in case we are joining them through Gmails, you can see there are 4 tabs on the top: Stream, Classwork, People, and Grades. So for people, we need to join teachers if like we are creating classroom for a particular class and we need to join all the subject teachers in our class. We need to send them invites through this People's tab, and through this plus icon, we need to type in their email IDs and teachers will be able to join in. Teachers should not be given that class code because that class code is meant only for the students. In case teacher joins a class with the class code given by the teacher, she turns up becoming a student. And her dashboard, her classroom dashboard will be that of a student from then onwards. She won't be able to create a class thereafter. So for teachers, it's advisable to send this invite link. And for students, they can be invited through this link also, and they can be given the class code. So moving back to this interface, now we can see here the Meet link. We generally schedule meets from our calendars. We put in the date like we did for everybody must have done for this. Those who have not done, we need to create meet links to our Google calendars, and the scheduling has to be done from there. But if we are joining, if we are making our students join classroom, teachers don't need to create any schedule any class from Google calendar. It's the meet link available on this classroom banner only. You can see the meet link over here, and this meet link can be generated it's one time. Like if you create the meet link for once, for all the periods you can have the same meet link for the students. You don't need to create it or schedule it again and again for every day. You can even reset the link, because as we saw today, like the host has to join first. In case the students join first before the teacher joins, then they all can talk, and what sort of gossip can go on in the class, that we can very well understand. So teachers need to join first, and thereafter students should get the link. And there is a provision for this in classroom itself. How we need to do that is that we need to go to the settings icon. We can see the class details over here. We can put the class name, like creating class for any specific section. We have 8 class. We can mention the section 8A, and we can add the teachers of all the subjects that who are teaching in 8A through that people's tab. Then going to general, you can see the class code is over here also. You can copy the class code from here. There's the second tab was stream, where teachers can post and comment, and even students can also do that. So there are 3 options available over here, where students also can post and comment. Only students can only comment, and they cannot post anything they want, and only teachers can post or comment. So this is the first option that we have kept it on over here. Teachers also can post in the stream, and students can also post. Then we have notification bar over here. Since all attachments, teachers need to attach their docs or PPT, whatever. So it's just the option, a presentation option, where notifications can be condensed or detailed. So we can just show condensed notification. And in case we delete something, the deleted items can be visible to us, or not. This is our option. We can keep it visible for the teachers. Now over here, you can see meet option is there, which is right now visible to students. You can see this meet option, and it can be made invisible to students. So what teachers have to do, once they have created classroom, they have created a meet link, they will keep it to invisible for students. And like for at 8:30, the students are told that the school is starting at 8:30. We are trying to give them a real classroom experience in this virtual field. So like in real classroom, teachers come, and once one teacher has taught any particular subject, and then teacher leaves and another teacher comes. But it's not that students are moving their classes. Students sit there only. They are sitting in one classroom, and the teachers are coming one by one and teaching them and going out. So this is the same thing that we are actually going to do over here. We will create one classroom for one section, and we will be joining all the teachers over there in one particular classroom, so that they can come in and they can go out after teaching in their assigned periods. So this meet link should be kept off for all the teachers. Each teacher will have a different meet link for the same classroom. Each teacher will have a different meet link for the same classroom. This should be remembered. And once that meet link is created, it's for always. If you want to change it, you feel that there are some students who have copied the meet link, and they are actually very creating a nuisance by joining the class before actually the teacher joins, then the teacher can reset this. If this is being done by the students, of course, smaller the elementary classes won't ever try doing this, but yes, the middle sections and the senior classes would do any sort of thing. So this meet link can be reset daily. You don't need to schedule anything, just reset it. And teachers should join like at 8:30 if they have first period. The teacher should first join herself by clicking on the meet link, and then shifting the tab on classroom, she can switch it on for the students. Until and unless this meet link is switched on, children will not be able to see it on their classroom banner. So over here in the banner right now, okay, I've opened this settings tab, so I'm not showing you I can open the students interface and show you, but I think because of bandwidth, it might take problem switching my tab. So I'm just telling you, you can go through it. When you make it visible, the children will see it on their banner, and when the teacher makes it invisible, the children won't be able to see the meet link on the banner. And as and when the period finishes, the teacher ends the class, it's the other teacher who will then set her link to visible, and the previous link will automatically disappear. This teacher will leave and the other teacher will enter. The children will keep their classroom on from 8:30 to 2, whatever time has been assigned to them. And it's just that the teachers will come in and go out. So this is convenient for the teachers also and for the students also. Now, moving back to our interface, classroom interface, we have stream. This is for announcements, where teacher can schedule any kind of announcement, any kind of homework. Even children can post here, since this option is on where students can post. They can respond to the teacher's post. They can ask their queries. This is being done on WhatsApp, and so this can be prevented. That WhatsApp chat and parents posting so many things in WhatsApp groups and keeping teachers busy till 10 o'clock. Instead of posting on WhatsApp, children can post their queries over here on classroom, and they should be told by the teachers that by this time only teachers are going to respond to them. So they should not post any queries maybe late night, or teachers are not going to respond, because if they are posting on WhatsApp, there's no time limit to the postings by parents and by children. So stream is for any kind of announcement, any kind of circulars also you can be posted on the stream. Then moving to the classwork tab. Over here, teachers can create their assignments depending on the particular topics. Now, this is here where the topics are according to the subjects of the particular subjects where teachers have to post. I'll just show you one of my samples over here, where you can see how the topics have been assigned for all different subjects. So let's see the classwork tab over here. So we have all the subjects posted as titles. So whatever teachers are going to post, they are going to post it under their topics. So each assignment will be posted under that particular topic for the subject, and everything will remain streamlined, and it won't be deleted for years unless you yourself delete it. Everything will remain there for the students and for the teachers. Each assignment that you post over here on Classroom will remain there unless and until you delete it yourself. So now let's see how to create these assignments and how to allot these topics. So in creating, you have these options. You have this assignment tab. You have a quiz assignment where forms can be posted. You can post a question. You can post material, PDF copies, any kind of YouTube links. And if some post needs to be posted again, you can reuse that post and post it again to the students. So once you create an assignment, you need to give in some title. Like we are taking an introductory class for English. Now once you just need to create the topic English, and thereafter you can see my cursor, the green cursor, I have taken it to this topic part on right hand side. Over here you need to assign it a subject topic. It will take that. Then you are giving it to all students, or you are giving it to, I've just added one student over here for the demo purpose, or you just want to assign to the weak students, the need-based students of the class, or there are some particular assignments that you want to give to the bright students of the class. You can select them and post that assignment to them. And the assignments can be graded or they can be ungraded. That's up to you. You can assign a particular time for assignment to be submitted, or a particular day can be assigned. That's again in your hands. And then you can add attachments. You can add attachments from your Google Drive, whatever in Google Docs or Google Slides, whatever you have created. You can add a link from the internet. It can be any web page link. It can be YouTube link. Any sort of link you can attach over here. It can be a file from your computer itself. You have created something on your own and it is there on your computer. In your folders, you can attach that, and then of course you can attach any YouTube link over here. And in case you want to attach something from the Google Drive or some document, I'll just search for a document from my drive, maybe some assignment. Okay, so there's a worksheet lying over here. I have attached this nouns worksheet to be assigned to the students. Now just see on the right hand side, we have three options over here. Students can view file. So if we just make them view the file, they won't be able to edit it. They won't be able to do anything in that file, except yes, they can download it for reading, and they can download it for printing, but they won't be able to do anything on that file. If you click on this option, students can edit file. Everybody will be editing your own file. Like if you want them to write something on your particular doc, all the children will be able to write on your file. You can assign them some blank document where you want them to write some kind of words or some collaborative chart or some collaborative document if the students are supposed to do. Then you can assign them through this option. Students can edit file. But if you're giving them some kind of classwork or homework, it's advisable to make a copy for each student. So if you make a copy for each student, the students will get their own copies and they can do whatever on that. They can type over there. They can even click photographs and attach on those files. They will, their students interface is somewhat different from the teacher, and they have to turn in the assignment once they get it. So you can, those many of you are using it, you must be knowing, and for those of you are not using it, I wanted to show the student interface, but I don't think it will be possible over here because everything is going on slow on my end because of because of the bandwidth maybe. So each student will get their own copy. They can work on it. If you want a handwritten document from them, they can write it handwritten. They can write it on a page, click the picture, and then attach it on their particular assignment. They'll get the option over there of attachment. They can attach it over there, and then on their dashboard, they will be getting a turn in option over there. They can just turn in the assignment and the teacher will get that submission. Well, unless and until the student turns in, it will not be submitted. Now again, I can show you a sample from here. Okay, let me open the same classroom and going to classwork. Okay, like this is the assignment that was given to them, and I can see here that 11 children were given this assignment. 9 of them have turned in, and 6 of them have not turned in. 6 of them have not, maybe they have done it or not done it, but they have not turned in, so I have not got it for submission. I have not got it for checking. 9 have turned in, so how will I view those 9 assignments? I'll just click on this, and you can see there are 9 documents over here on my interface, and I'll be able to check each document by clicking on it. I can do manual checking by reading it, and by posting comments, by grading it. I can even find out the spelling mistakes and correct them. and then return to the child. The child will get my comments, they'll be able to view it. They'll get it on mail actually. They'll be able to view what comments the teacher is giving, and what kind of grade they are getting, what score they are getting, and the child will have that document saved with them forever.